for Hugo Ekitike. So it's the fight for Hugo Ekitike. Who's going to get him? Is it going to be Liverpool or is it going to be Newcastle? And my thing is, Liverpool had an interest here. Don't get me wrong here. But this has further been ramped up now by the fact that they can't get Isak, bro. They can't get him. So they're trying to bully Newcastle and say, yo, if you don't give us Isak, we're going to go for man like Hugo Ekitike, man. That's nasty, you know. They're actually nasty football club, you know. You know, that is bullying. Like, you know what? Like, you lot here have written to Tottenham here for messing around here. Newcastle should write to the Premier League and be like, yo, bullying. You know what I'm there? Bullying. What are you telling me, bro?
I don't know, man. I kind of like to look at it the other way. That
on,
big up to Newcastle. They've just said to Liverpool, you ain't having Isak.
But they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose him next year. What? Watch Liverpool coming for Isak next year as well.
Yeah, but does that matter? Does that matter? Because this year is important for Newcastle, bro. Like 2 years ago, they got into the Champions League. Their squad wasn't deep enough. They weren't ready for it. Yeah. This summer and this year, I think they're looking at it different, saying we got to retain our big names, we got to keep them, and we got to strengthen our squad and make it deeper so we can properly attack the league and the Champions League as well. It's the way I look at it is Isak is Liverpool's #1 target. That's been no secret.
Yeah.
So if they're now changing their stance and going towards Ekitike, I think Newcastle are happy with that, bro. Because if at worst, I would say, look, could Newcastle have had Ekitike and Isak next season? The debate is there to be had, right? But if you ask any Newcastle fan, would you give up Ekitike untested in the Premier League? Yes, he's a baller. Yes, he's got qualities, man. But there still has to be question marks.
They need Champions League. This is their #1 target this summer. Yeah, they got Elanga, but they wanted Ekitike. This is a guy that's going to help them play it maybe a 4-4-2 style. Help them with Champions League football. You got to remember, Isak alone is not enough, man. It's not enough.
Agreed. Because the depth's not fair. I get that, and I agree with it. But I still would say, if you ask any Newcastle fan, give up Ekitike to keep Isak for another year. They say yes. Isak, man, he's proven in the Premier League. It's a safer bet to do that. And Ekitike isn't the only striker, man. They could go and get, I don't know, let's just say a Watkins as backup instead of Ekitike as backup, who's played in the Premier League and what have you, bro. That's still a W for me in the eyes of the Newcastle fans. I think you gotta ask, how have Liverpool not been able to convince Newcastle to release him, man? That needs to be the question. Like, if we look at it from that way, surely you would have thought Liverpool. I keep hearing they've got the money. They've been they will put a big push in for Isak. But I just feel they've given up quite quickly then.
Man said a free Isak, The only way Isak's gonna leave though is if he voluntarily or puts in a transfer request, says, yo, Newcastle, I want to leave. I heard you got an offer. Please accept it. That's a lot of money. Let me go. But Isak ain't the type to do that, bro. He ain't. Like, he's not a guy that wants to leave Newcastle right now. Like, he's not urgently wanting to leave, bro. He's got a good project over there. He's the main man over there. He's won a trophy last year. They're in a good place right now. They're in Champions League football. Like, unless he puts in a transfer request here, he ain't leaving. So you Liverpool fans here can dream. Yeah? You can dream, but you're going to get Hugo Ekitike. The next maybe Isak. The baby Isak. You know what I mean? Even though they're only a couple of years younger than each other. But you get what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, this one was always a dream. But what they've done is now, they've said, you know what? If you're not giving us this player, we're going to go for Hugo Ekitike. And right now, I'm sorry, Hugo Ekitike is going to choose Liverpool. Whether Newcastle fans like it or not, he's not going to really choose Newcastle, is he? You know what I mean? If he did, that would be one of the biggest power plays I've ever seen. That would be absolutely hilarious, man. But I can't see that happening. You get me? He'd rather be the main striker, which he will be at Liverpool. Like, even though people might not think he will be the main striker at Liverpool. He will. He'll play up front. He'll get more game time.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we gotta be serious here. Isak going to Liverpool or Ekitike going to Liverpool doesn't diminish their chances of winning the league. I'm talking Liverpool now, right?
Yeah.
The squad is good enough. They've strengthened well, right? Ekitike or an Isak both have the ability to score. Yes, I would say Isak is better.
Yeah.
But are you telling me Ekitike up front at Liverpool isn't gonna get 15, 20 this season?
Yeah,
in the
he probably
league?
will do. Yeah, he can do that.
That's enough, right? I think the bigger question is what would happen next summer. Let's just say Isak stays, and let's say Liverpool get Ekitike. Will Liverpool go in, and let's say Ekitike balls out this season, right?
Yeah.
Do Liverpool then really need Isak next year? Ekitike is young, in his 20s. Like, does that change the whole stance on what they want to do with Isak?
Bro, they will add to that, bro. Why not? You know what I'm saying to you, bro?
That's scary.
Why not?
That is, yeah.
It is scary, bro. And that's the reality, bro. Like, you always have to add more, bro. This ain't no situation of, let's just keep it. Listen, if he's available, and let's say, for example, now he's got 2 years left on his contract, the money might go down a little bit. Or, you know what I mean? It might be a situation where Isak says to Newcastle, listen, bro, I helped you stay last year in the Champions League. I helped to bring you again Champions League football. Now let me go now. You know what I mean? Like, let me respect I'll honor you one more year. Because this is the final year where they can say, you know what? See you later, bro. Like, next summer, he might cost you just under 100 million. Right now, it's going to cost you over 100 million, maybe 120 million. So at the same time right now, Isak needs to do what's best for his career. I hope it ain't Liverpool, because that'll be bad for the Premier League. But right now, like I said to you, he's going to have to give Newcastle the 1 year grace of, we're in the Champions League. We need to be serious. Let me help you out. And then we can go from there, man. But like I said, this also allows Liverpool to maybe go in for Rodrigo. Because now, if they, for example, how much do Eintracht Frankfurt want for Hugo Ekitike? They want 70 million euros.
We're talking around 70, isn't it?
70 million euros.
Yeah.
So you're looking at what, 63 million. If they can get it for 63 million, then they go get Rodrigo. That's better value than getting Isak alone when you deep it.
And moving Nunes out as well.
Diaz. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's better value when you actually deep it. Like, it's
upgrades, man. It's upgrades left, right, and center. You get me? Like, you switch those two out for the two we're talking about. That's a quality looking team, man. There's no two ways about it.
You know what I mean, bro? So I don't understand. Ali saying new updates. Tell me in the chat there's new updates, people. And obviously hit the like button if you can on the video. That'll be amazing, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But honestly, all in all, when I look at it, Rio McCoy says Liverpool will go for Isak next season. But the thing is, the striker market is so dead. It won't change next season. You know what I mean, bro? The striker market, I can't see many players really going or who's there next season that could leave. I'm actually worried about the striker market. I can't lie to you. Like, all the best strikers seem to have gone now. You know what I mean? It's only really Benjamin Sesko that's still lurking around. Who else is out there that you think next season could be the next big thing? I don't know. Striker market is not much, bro.
Like, you know what? The strikers in the modern day, they ain't even ready to lace up the boots from yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? When you got strikers that we saw in the Premier League, man.
Them man are saying Endrick, that's crazy, bro.
Endrick.
That's crazy.
You know what? He went from Palmeiras with a crazy reputation, bro. He just doesn't look physical enough for me.
Yeah, I know. You're spot on. You're spot on. But not only that, man, he went too soon, man. He went too soon.
16 or whatever it was. But Vlahovic, no, Vlahovic ain't it, man.
Nah, Vlahovic is dead, bro. This is what I'm saying to you, man. It's a dead market, man. He said here Liverpool are poised to make a bid for Hugo Ekitike with the Eintracht Frankfurt striker understood to favour a move to the Premier League champions over Liverpool. This is from A Hunter, The Guardian. He's a Merseyside reporter as well, so it does seem a little bit more reliable. You know what I mean? But yeah, if they make the bid, wallahi, it's serious matters. People
Long
in the
day,
chat,
man.
man. Yeah, I mean, long day, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. For Newcastle, this is gonna be a nice little, you know what I mean? Like the rivalry is gonna be mad, bro.